Well, summer's coming to a close, and that means it's almost time for the Fall Diecast Nationals again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're probably not doing a very good job here on YouTube because it's about half of what my channel is. But it's bracket style like the NCAA basketball tournament, 64 cars head to head, going down 64, 32, 16, 8 for a champion. Uh, each race is an actual race down Hot Wheels Matchbox tracks, and this would be the fourth year that I've done it. 15, 16, yeah. Parker Clearman won the first one. Then Jeff Gordon, somehow in the same car, won the last two. I think we got to retire that guy or something. And these things take a lot of effort to make and a lot of time. I actually run every race. It's unscripted. I have to recreate, a lot of different things with the camera. And cobbling it all together, adding the graphics, figuring out what I'm going to say in them. It's a ton of work. So usually right around this time is when I would start getting it ready, right around Dover weekend. But I'm pushing it back a little bit this year just because I don't have the space free at home right now. And hopefully Dover weekend I can go and pick up some more cars with new drivers to use in it. So we can, have some relevant cars, retire maybe some of the older ones. And I'm just looking for ideas of what I should do, what you guys think I should do. I'm proud of how it's developed. I think it's pretty fun, pretty funny the last couple of years. But I don't know, should I keep doing the exact same thing again or what? I mean, obviously it's going to stay somewhat similar to what it's been. It's still going to be two cars drag racing down a slope. I don't know, should it be more of a permanent looking kind of set? Should it look cheesier? Should it look more professional? Should I build an actual physical thing out of wood? I don't know. A lot of this is going to come down to time and money. It's free. I don't know if I should start charging sponsorships. A couple of dollars, not anything serious. Would people be interested in, sponsoring this? Getting me a little bit of money to go towards the production if I want to get some new stuff. And yeah, things along those lines. I can, keep doing it the way it is. Last year, I know I introduced some new things. I did the Carl box at one point, which I kind of thought early on I would have a little more action than I did as far as cars going off track, cars wrecking. And the Carl box kind of jacked things up to a whole new level, and it started really turning into just a destruction derby, which I can do again. That was fun. I don't want to actually wreck my cars. I don't know, maybe I can do like a smaller Carl box, some other kind of obstacle. I don't want to start adding, loop-de-loops and curves and things like that, because that would just make everything more complicated. Wouldn't necessarily mean that both cars are on equal footing. Because right now I try and ensure that, if one lane starts winning more, I'll readjust. Just try to keep it totally random. But yeah, does the format work? The four brackets, one ARCA, one Xfinity / Nationwide / whatever, and then two for the Cup Series. Sorry, is that okay? Should I completely intermix them all from the get-go so it's not one from each tier? Should it be more funny? Should it be less funny? I like adding a little humor to it, so it's not. So it's not boring. That's why you guys are watching. I don't want it just to be a constant. Oh, here's a reference to this. Here's a reference to that. That can get kind of stale, and I already used up most of my ammo on that in the last couple of them. Should I talk different? Should I don't really know what else to do differently for the broadcast. I thought about doing like a broadcasting booth, an announcer booth, but I don't really have that big of a desire to put my own face on camera because it doesn't really add anything. I'm kind of annoying looking, and if I were an actual announcer that I had somehow dragged down to my basement to record this, that would be something. But as long as it's just me, who cares? Should I have a different kind of personality for the broadcast? Should I have me doing the play-by-play and then splice in a real announcer, just little bits and phrases from some other broadcast as the color guy? Should I have pit road reports? Should I have other makings of a broadcast? Should I have commercials? Should I have an irritating amount of commercials? That would make it more realistic. I don't know if I want to drive people off or just annoy them to death with the whole thing, which that could be one direction to take. Go over the top with it. I'm just looking for some feedback from you guys since you're the ones that are going to be watching it more. Yeah, I'm not really sure. The door is wide open.